Sup gamers, and welcome to release day for the second Kingdoms module, the Coven. We got the patch notes here. There's a few changes, a few updates on future updates, a note on Wayne, and a few more. So let's go ahead and go through the Coven. Just to note, I am a playtester, so I have played the Coven pretty extensively, so I know a bit about it. Secrets of the Coven is the second free module for Kingdoms, the standalone grand campaign strategy mode for Darkest Dungeon 2. Secrets of the Coven adds a completely new enemy faction and associated quest line to complete. Take care as you engage this new enemy, as things may not always appear as they truly are. We hope you enjoy this free update, which not only expands upon Kingdoms, but also brings quality of life improvements to both Confessions and Kingdoms modes. If you'd like to show Red Hook support for the second free Kingdoms update, we hope you'll consider picking up the Infernal Supporter Pack, which is also now available on PC. This pack includes some truly special cosmetics that our artists have crafted for heroes and the Stagecoach. So yeah, they added this new, it's a little DLC pack, just cosmetics only. They've got the Infernal. It's actually definitely the best hero cosmetic they've done. They also have Kingdoms related Stagecoach cosmetics. So I suggest picking it up. It looks really cool. You'll obviously see me using the cosmetics, so you'll be able to see whether you want to get those or not. They added some new changes, some community requested features. We're fortunate to have such an engaged community, and we're excited to be included in some of the new features that were directly requested by many of you since release of the Kingdoms, especially a couple that were requested by me. We have Kingdoms in storage now. Every inn can have up to 3 storage slots or more if you pay for the upgrade at the inn upgrade section. I personally don't like this. I've always been a fan of, the inventory has always been like a central part of the game, like having to juggle it. 3's a bit heavy, I think, for free. I would prefer either force pay for 3 or get like 1 or 2. But it does add some interesting strategic element. You can leave trinkets behind, like the dot-related ones, closer to where they're needed. So we'll see if I like it. Kingdoms sell items at Hoarder. So you can sell items at Hoarders specifically in Kingdoms mode. I have not actually seen, because I keep reading this as a thing, I haven't seen the actual values. So I'm interested to see how much it is. Again, I'm not really a fan of this, but we'll see how much it is, actually. I just need chat to remind me once we get to a Hoarder to actually remember this. Kingdom start option for paths. We have new difficulty options. This is something I was asking for heavily. You can now either start as Wanderer, that's the base. You can have full random paths for the full party, or you can actually select your hero paths now. After today's stream, I will be almost exclusively running random path starts. For those of you who've been following me since before Kingdoms, I was well known for my random party, random path runs. So this is just a continuation of that. They've now made path comparisons a thing, so you can see more information to differentiate it. This is really important, especially for Kingdoms, for players who don't remember what every skill does, including me, even though I have 3,000 hours. So you don't have to check the wiki. If you want to change a path, you just look on in. Kingdoms Party Selection Helper. This was a big thing people asked. Not sure how I feel about this, but we're going to use it. After you select your party, you can use Shift Right to click on the other heroes. So you can choose your entire full roster. So if you want to dump duelists in the trash before you embark, you can do that. All right. Here's a big thing. As many of you know, our beloved narrator Wayne June passed away just after our initial Kingdoms launch in January. He has delivered iconic readings for Darkest Dungeon for a decade, and we want the legacy of performance to remain untouched. As such, we will not be training an AI model, recasting the academic, or attempting to recreate his voice in any way. His work stands for itself, and we are eternally grateful to have such an incredible collaboration with him. Kingdoms Modules 2 and 3 will not add any further work from Wayne. Consider this a moment of silence in his honor. So people noticed the trailer had a distinct lack of narration. Unfortunately, The Coven doesn't really have any new narration. And I thought that's fine. You know, we all know what happened to Wayne. Hopefully they will move forward. Obviously they said they're not going to recast the academic. Ideally, they move forward with a new narrator for Kingdoms Module 3. And we can get started on that. Because I don't really want Kingdoms Module 3 to feel as empty as the Coven does, as much as I love the Coven. Looking ahead, work on Darkest Dungeon 2 continues. There'll be a patch between K2 and K3. More information to follow. I think they posted about this somewhere. But yeah, K3, there's going to be a little gap there. I expect it probably Q4 this year. Hopefully we can finally finish off the hero reworks. There's a few to go. And yeah, that's what a lot of people are looking forward to. So we do know there's going to be continual updates. We know path reworks are going to be done. Hopefully most, if not all, are done this year. We have a decent amount of time between Q4, if that's indeed where they want to release K3. Thank you to me personally for being a great playtester. Now just a few notes. Cosmetics are now on the character sheet, so you can change at the crossroads or at ends. So that's cool. Escalation 3 Flame Drain been reduced a little bit. That's fine. Escalation 3 is pretty aggressive. Greatly reduced the appearance chance of Gaunt Road battles in Escalation 3. This is kind of cringe. In my opinion, I would just add more Gaunt mashes. Escalation 3 is already a bit boring with just the constant resistance encounters, and then you get hard pool road fights on top of that, and you're just seeing a lot of the same enemies. But it's a whatever. Cage mounts in upgrade moved from advanced to basic Wainwright in upgrades. So now you can upgrade a pet at any inn. It doesn't go into the advanced tree. This is because, unlike Kingdoms 1 module, where you need a trophy to access the boss, you need a pet this time to access the boss. And you also need pets equipped for various parts of the quest. If you watched the trailer, you saw the spider pet. There are no new pets. These are quest exclusive pets that you need. So I really like this because it means you can actually use real trophies, but it does nerf obviously some pets. I believe this is, I don't know if this is a thing in the other module. I haven't checked the Beast Clan module obviously because I've been playing Coven, but that'd be actually pretty cool being able to equip a pet whenever. Horns of War Kingdom event, removed effect that reduced day count by 1. Oh, I actually noticed this. I got this. I think you'll see this in a recording I did. But yeah, it got reduced. The day count's gone. That's good. That was cringe. More sieges. Fine. A Beleaguered Kingdom event. Updated descriptions. Sure, whatever. All buffs from hero upgrades will now appear in the conditions tab. This was huge because I could never remember like who has the what fatigue limit. You know, the HP obviously I can just see, but just for the fatigue limit and also for the extra effects, huge upgrade. Remove taunt from most random negative effect tokens. This was huge. Things like anatomical map and stuff like that were absolutely awful with the random taunt nonsense. So that's gone. True entropy remains obviously, but like if you're spamming this, like I said, it greatly increases those type of trinkets. Change the creature den. You don't, no more blight debuff. This was really annoying because you don't always have blight heroes. Now when you get this option, which you really shouldn't be using because you shouldn't be giving away food in Kingdoms, enemies gain 3 blight on combat start. Pretty cool. And here's the main thing I was asking for. Pure random skill assignment. So, we have basic starting skill sets. We have mystery, which mystery there's only 4, I believe, 4 sets of each hero. So it doesn't get very samey. And some skills you just never see. True random is absolutely insane because you can get completely bricked I literally had a bricked Plague Doctor build. It was Ounce, Vapors, Cause, Mag Rain, Disorienting Blast. Completely bricked start. And like I said, that's going to be our challenge. We're going to be running Random Path, Random Skill, and it'll test our team building skills. Because no more Random Party. We're going to do Random Path, Random Skill, and then we're going to select our party based on what we get. So, really, really looking forward to that. A lot of replayability there. Using some different skills. It's going to be fun. Infernal Flames added back the Candle of Hope bonus. Sure, Pog. Don't care, I'm not Confessions, but this is good for new players because, well, is it? Who's actually running Infernal Flames when you're new? Really, the Altar of Hope is just cringe, and they need to take a hard look at it. Fragile Flame applies random buffs in addition to negative buffs. Sure, fun. This is important. The Orbitoclast is the item that removes all your negative quirks. I thought it was fine for Confessions to have the health debuff, but in Kingdoms it was too long to be a full run. Now it's 3 regions. It's a pretty rare item. Like, you have to fight the Churgeon, I believe, right? So I'm fine. I would be fine if it was longer, but I'm fine with 3. All right, and then a few debuffs for enemies. They Omega nerf the spiders. The spiders play a bigger role in the Coven, as you could see from the trailer, from, you know, reduced HP for the Webbers, and for the Spitters. Webbers are the ones that stun, Spitters are the ones that humiliate you. They now can either start with 1 or 2 dodge, 50% chance of rolling 2 dodge. The vulnerable on Web goes from 2 to 1. That makes them way, way less dangerous. Because remember, they crit on combo. So you're getting crit through Vuln if they hit the Web Spit combo. So yeah. Creature dens are way, way less dangerous. This also makes ambushes with spiders way less dangerous. It feels okay, I guess. Cultists, they remove the Altar of X skills. I kind of wish they still had these skills and would just make them for Kingdoms, but hopefully someday. The much requested Hollow Vessel has been Omega nerfed. 3 to 2 is huge. I don't like it. Well, it's kind of whatever. Cardinal was annoying compared to Deacon, but just bring stress heal forehead. But sure, the Whiners got their way. Tropic Star damage increased. Yawning Void stress damage increased. It's only 25% chance of an extra stress, so it's whatever. And that's it. So yeah, those are the patch notes. I think the Coven is great. I think all the changes they made are going to really give longevity to Kingdoms mode with the randomness. I'm really looking forward to using some in-storage, selling some items. And anyway, thank you for watching, and hopefully I see you in the Coven.